file, that is actually wrong. It will look okay up to a point, but then it'll cause problems soon after. And here's the thing. So what you do need to do is export it as two separate, like it should look like this. So from Photoshop, you should export one PNG file. PNG has transparency, right? With just the wood area, and another PNG file from Photoshop with just the metal area. These two would be applied on two separate materials, one metal and one wood. And here's why. If you apply, oh man, wish I had not deleted that old file. Let's see. Okay, let me try to undo this so I can show you the change. If I had actually done this, what happens? What happens is that I won't be able to control each of these materials separately. So now currently, this metal material is linked specifically to just the metal PNG. So there is transparency around. So notice when I select this, only the metal parts gets highlighted. When I select the wood, only the wood parts get highlighted. And what this allows me is to control each of these materials separately. Otherwise, what will happen is when I control one, the wood part also gets affected. So here, so this is the result you should have. When I go to the metal part and when I make changes, so let's say something like this. Okay. Right. So when I go to the metal, and if I make changes to say for just randomly, I'm just making some look. If I go to incandescence, notice that only the metal part gets affected, right? And the wood part does not get affected. And similarly, if I work on the wood part and change the material properties, only the wood part gets affected. This is happening because I have two different materials, and each of these have got the materials textures are PNGs with transparencies. Otherwise, this will not happen. So if I connect this to like this this texture, and I'll show you. I do the same with the wood also. It won't, at first glance, it won't look like there's a problem, but the problem happens when you start doing this. Actually, I'll have to redo this because now it's all messed up because I applied it twice. So guys, well, you can try it for yourself. You'll see that if you have it if you have the same texture with no transparency, when you try to change this, it'll change. If you try to change something on the hammer head, it'll start changing it on the handle also. And so this is the reason why it has to be a transparency. Now, I want you to try it out for yourself if you have not done it like two separate textures, and let me know if there's any confusion about that. In fact, I'll try to recreate it here because once I fix these things.